Good day everyone. I am Mike Aldrin Ardenio and today we will discussing about the authoritarian theory. So what is the authoritarian theory? This refers to one of the normative theories of the press, which emphasizes the role of media as a tool for promoting government policies and maintaining state authority. Introduction to authoritarian theory. First, developed in the 16th and 17th centuries during the rise of absolute monarchies. Authoritarian theory emerged during a time when kings and rulers held complete powers. Second, one of the four theories of press. This theory was formalized in the book Four Theories of Press, written in 1956. This author outlined four main types of media system. Third, media is seen as a tool to serve the government. In this system, the press is not independent. Its main role is to promote the government views, suppress opposition, and support the status quo. Fourth, press freedom is restricted to prevent dissent. Freedom of speech and press is limited or non-existent. This is done deliberately to suppress criticism, avoid rebellion, and control public opinion. Key features. Media is owned or heavily controlled by the state. In the authoritarian system, the government either directly owns media outlets or tightly controls private ones through strict regulation and licensing. Censorship is common to suppress opposition. The government uses censorship to block or remove content that is critical, controversial, or not aligned with its views. Ruling authorities is allowed. Criticizing the government, its leaders, or policies is strictly forbidden. Those who do so, whether individuals or media organization, may face punishments such as fines, arrest, or shutdown of their platforms. Objectives and justifications. Maintain political stability and control. Government use media control to avoid unrest or rebellion. By limiting what the public hears or sees, they can prevent opposition movements and maintain their hold on power. Second, protect national unity and cultural values. Media is used to promote a unified national identity and preserve traditional beliefs or values. Third, prevent chaos and conflict by limiting freedom of expression. Freedom of speech is seen as a potential threat under this theory. Fourth, justified through the belief that the ruling elite knows best. This theory assumes that the government or ruling class is wiser and more capable of making decisions for society. Strength of authoritarian theory of press. This approach is sometimes better for resolving social and cultural conflicts. By controlling media, the government can limit controversial content that might provoke conflict. It is also better sometimes because it motivates people to work for the country and its people. State-controlled media often promotes patriotism and national unity, encouraging citizens and contribute to national goals. Weaknesses of authoritarian theory of press. First, common people are thinking as less intelligent and as an easy target to manipulate. This theory assumes that ordinary people cannot think critically and must be guided or controlled. Second, the ruling class uses the media only for their own benefits. Media is not used to inform or serve the public but to protect the interests of those in power. Criticism and conclusion. Under this theory, people cannot freely express their own opinions. It restricts open dialogue, which is a core part of democracy and basic human rights. Second, limits democratic discourse and pluralism. In a healthy democracy, multiple viewpoints should be heard and debated. This theory, however, blocks dissenting voices, harming open political discussion and diversity of thought. Third, leads to propaganda and misinformation. Because the state controls what is reported, the media often spreads bias or false information to protect the ruling power instead of reporting the truth. Conclusion. They concludes that the authoritarian media system prioritizes state control over public service. They often prevent democratic development as the media no longer serves as a watchdog or voice of the people. It becomes tool of government power.